I'm really grateful to the congregation of Moneyreagh and to Reverend Chris Wilson for giving me the opportunity to indulge myself really in doing these musings. And I'd also like to express my thanks to Ronnie for the work that he does in recording them. And I'd also like, on behalf of both Ronnie and myself, to thank Reverend Chris and the team at Moneyreagh for the work that they've been doing in past months, the daily reflections that Reverend Chris offers us, and of course the wonderful recorded services. And I think we owe him a great debt of gratitude in the leadership that he's been giving our congregation in all of these things. And I was particularly intrigued by the title of this week's sermon, Casting Out Demons, because I thought in that Reverend Chris was embracing a very tantalising idea, but one that we tend to shy away from nowadays, old-fashioned language that we might think of as defining what is meant in some places by Christianity. And the idea of casting out demons, do we really believe nowadays in demons, in their existence, or in the need to cast them out? But Reverend Chris highlighted for us the essential nature of some of those demons in present day life. Racism, intolerance, fear and prejudice. And these are indeed demons that we need to cast out. And Reverend Chris has also highlighted something else, the concept of sin. And in particular, he's looked at the concept of the sin of pride. Now, here's what the noted theologian Rowan Williams, the former Archbishop of Canterbury, said about pride. The worst sin, no contest, it has always been seen as pride. That is the determination to put yourself at the centre of everything, to deny that you depend on others and others on you, to behave as if you had the power to organise reality and to suit yourself in every way. And so we see that the sin of pride has been central to Christian thinking for a very long time. And we can see how pride can distort our view of reality. We're not talking here about taking delight in the success of a child. We're talking about a central core of selfishness. And of course, if there is no sin, there is no need for forgiveness. So selfishness is something that Reverend Chris has highlighted for us, of being at the core of needing to cast out demons. And this idea relates very much to the nature of the contemporary world, to religion and faith in the modern world. We've been looking at our history. I'm a historian. I believe it's very important to know and to understand our history, and perhaps through knowing it, to understand where we have come from, and maybe even to avoid repeating some of the mistakes of the past. That's not the same as nostalgia. It's not the same as being trapped in or by the past. We must not live in the past. And we've seen that our theology is a theology that emphasises the continuing revelation of God. And that means the revelation of God in our society today and how we can move forward with society. And one of the things that I think that Reverend Chris has been doing for us is giving us a very clear direction as we emerge from this period of challenge, as we look at how we might re-understand the world in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. And Reverend Chris talks about building the kingdom. What will the kingdom be like? How will we relate to it? How will we live out our faith in this new world as we seek to build the kingdom through evangelism and mission, through old-fashioned words and finding new ways of making them relevant in our lives?